Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my kitchen. Today, you are probably reading the title and you're like, Blake, what the fuck is this? And I can explain, give me a second. So basically, I work at a supermarket, right? And I like stock shelves sometimes. And the other day, I was stocking the baby food aisle, and I was like looking at some of the different flavors for different baby food stuff, and I was like, wow, these really do not sound like flavors that would go well together. And this specific one wasn't necessarily bad or whatever. It's not like anything that caught my eye and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. But I saw this and I was kind of like, you know what? I think I could use these ingredients to make an actual meal that's not bad. So today I'm going to be trying to do exactly that. So the baby food, I'm going to put a picture of it on the screen. Future editing Blake is going to be doing that for me. Thank you, buddy. I love and appreciate you. So you see the flavor here. It's mango, sweet potatoes, and carrots. So today I've gathered the ingredients: a sweet potato, some carrots, and I got diced mangoes because mangoes aren't really in season. And it's actually not good for you to be getting fruits and vegetables that aren't in season, because that means that they're putting special like preservatives and stuff in it that aren't necessarily good for you. So canned fruit will do. I got diced mangoes. They only sell canned mangoes in diced form apparently, but that's exciting. So what I'm gonna be trying to do with this, I'm making a sweet potato gnocchis. If you don't know what gnocchis are, they're kind of like in a traditional like Italian thing. It's kind of like pasta, but usually the base of it is potato. You can make them with sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna be trying to do that. And then for it, I'm gonna make like a sweet chili sauce. I know you're probably like, gnocchis and sweet chili? I don't know, okay? It's the only thing I could come up with mango. It's gonna be a sweet and spicy sauce. And then I'm going to try to like finally chop up these carrots and kind of make like a bacon bits type thing out of it. I don't know. This is gonna be an experiment, and you guys gotta watch me for it. First thing we're gonna need to do is start cooking the sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven for 375, and I'm gonna cut up, I'm gonna just leave them like whole or whatever, but I'm gonna take two, I'm gonna put little X's on them, and then in a second I will take them out and take out all the insides. I don't know how long this takes because I've never made a sweet potato before. So I will update you on how long it takes in a second, okay? In fact, I'll probably see you once these are out of the oven and ready to go. So I'll see you then. Okay, I actually just realized I missed a very important step as well. We're gonna be multitasking in this. We're also gonna be making a sauce, like I said, a little sweet chili sauce with the mangoes. We're gonna be wanting roasted garlic for that. So while you're doing this, you should also get a little bit of tinfoil, some garlic, put a little bit of oil, a little bit of basil, salt, and pepper on it as well. Wrap it up in the tinfoil, and you might as well just put it on the same pan as this so that it can cook in the oven while those are also cooking. Okay, hey, hi, hello. It's actually been 27 minutes. I just decided to Google how long it takes because I figured by now that they would be ready. So I Googled it. You're supposed to be cooking them at 425 for 40 minutes. So I just upped my temperature to 425. And I'm probably going to wait another like 25, 30 minutes. But yeah, so for those of you watching this video, if you're trying to make this, you have to cook sweet potatoes at 425 for about 40 minutes. I was not aware of that. So learn from my mistakes, please. Anyways, I will now catch up with you when I can. Alrighty, now we have our glorious, yummy, yummy sweet potatoes fresh out the oven, ready to be torn apart to shreds. Before you do this next step, let them cool for a bit. I'm gonna let them cool for a bit. I added a flannel to my outfit. Do I look like a dad? Hold up. I'm gonna give you the full fit check, which is very off topic, but look. I'm wearing like cute red shorts, a hat that says I'm so fly I never land, and it has Peter Pan on it. I love it so much. Anyways, those are chilling for the time being. So we're chilling for the time being. So how are you? I'm kidding. I will cut to whenever the next step is. You guys don't want to talk to me. I get it. Alrighty, and while you were waiting for those sweet potatoes to chill, actually, what you could do is start working on the sauce. That's what I'm gonna do. So we got a can of diced mangoes. I kind of want more of like a pureed mango, so I'm gonna drain this juice because the juice is still gonna be necessary. The juice is still gonna be important, but then I'm gonna put the mangoes in a food processor and blend it up. Alrighty, so it's sauce time. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put the pot down on the burner. I don't know why my brain stopped working for a second. We're gonna go ahead and put the temperature on high. First things first, we're gonna melt a quarter of a stick of butter. I think it's 2 tablespoons. Okay, and while that butter is melting, you're gonna wanna go ahead and throw in like a heaping, just regular tablespoonful of flour. This is gonna be helping you make a roux, which is gonna make the sauce a little bit thicker. Alrighty, and after that, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. You just wanna keep mixing and mixing because it's gonna be really thick. And now we're gonna add a little bit of spices to add a little bit of a kick to this. We're gonna do red pepper flakes and a little bit of chipotle seasoning. Alrighty, now that we got our roux going, we're gonna go ahead and pour in the mango juice that I said it's important. We're gonna save it for later. Okay, and everything ended up going really fast paced, so I kind of went into full panic mode and didn't get to show you everything, but then I just added in the puree that I did when I blended up the little mangoes. This smells really sweet and delicious. It's gonna be a little bit of sweet and spicy action going on here. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to put this on a low heat, add a little bit more water, and then let it simmer with a lid on. And then the roasted garlic, we're gonna throw roasted garlic in there as well, and a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Alrighty, so now that those have chilled for a little bit and you've chilled for a little bit, we're gonna basically make mashed potatoes out of these. So we're just gonna start smashing them up, mashing them up. Alrighty, so after mashing it up, I put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in there, whatever, mixed it up a little bit more. Now we're gonna add flour until this becomes like a nice dough consistency that you can knead, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alrighty, and after adding about 2.5 cups of flour, something like that, depending on how big your yams is, it changes the amount of flour you do. Just keep adding flour and kneading, and then adding flour and kneading, and then basically you want to get to a consistency like this, or to a point where it's not sticky anymore, and then you're going to cut it into 4 corners. Alrighty, so for my single serving that I'm going to be making myself, I'm just going to be needing 1 for right now. So you want to go ahead and roll this out into like a little ball. Not a ball, a like little cylinder. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Okay, you're gonna want something like this, and you're gonna cut them into kind of like little bite-sized pieces. And while you're doing that, you wanna go ahead and put a pot of water on the stove, put it on high so it can come to a boil, add a little bit of salt to the water, and we're gonna be getting ready to boil these in a second. Alrighty, and now for one of the last steps, we're just gonna quickly chop up these carrots, put them on a pan on high heat with a little bit of olive oil, and let them cook. Alrighty, so I took the carrots off the hot stove. I almost accidentally threw them. The gnocchis are officially boiling. The sauce looks like it's ready. It's about to be assembly time, and I'm actually gonna be shocked and appalled if this is any good. I'm gonna be real. The one thing I'm really concerned about is the sauce. I don't know. I've never made gnocchis before, but I feel like there's something that's can't possibly be that hard to mess up. Carrots are just carrots. The sauce is the one thing I'm worried about, and I feel like making a mango sauce for this, it might be really weird and it might completely throw everything off, but I'm hoping it works, man. Alrighty, and I kind of forgot to show the assembly part, but it's pretty simple enough. You put the gnocchis down on the bottom of the pan, put the sauce on top, and then throw in the carrots, and I'm gonna be honest, I have very little faith in this being good. I'm going to try it now. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on it. I'm not gonna be biased. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I made this and I spent 2 hours on it, so it's got to be good. If this is terrible, I'm gonna warn you now not to make it. Okay. Okay. Which is like, I know that's taking all the office or whatever, but it's freaking out. Okay, this has potential. I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying the sauce a lot more than I was expecting to enjoy the sauce. I thought for sure I was not gonna like it that much. But a little bit of sweet and spicy kind of works. The carrots really are just there, to be honest. The gnocchis are pretty much flavorless, so I'm gonna be honest, if you do this, maybe season the gnocchi dough. I'm not a big fan of sweet potatoes. If you like sweet potatoes, you'll probably be fine. But I personally think this probably would taste better with more of like a garlic, maybe paprika seasoning in it or something. Maybe even like brown sugar, and like fully emphasize the fact that this is supposed to be something sweet. I don't know. Alright, that one was much better than the last one. I don't know if there was much of a difference or if I'm just like getting more into it now. That was pretty solid. Okay. So I'm gonna give it an honest rating. I was expecting this to be terrible. I was mostly just doing this because I saw this the other day and I was like, you know what, I want to challenge myself to try to make something I've never made before. Never made gnocchis, never made anything sweet potatoes. The sauce is something very new to me. I've never used fruit to make a sauce. So overall, I would say the experience of this was a solid 10 out of 10. I'm glad I did it. The overall taste, I'd only give it probably like a 7.3. It's not amazing. It's not something I think I'll ever make again because it's really probably not worth the effort. But I will say the sauce is pretty good. If you want to make this sauce for like chicken nuggets or something, I would totally recommend it. Maybe use it for some Mexican food. I don't know. I think it's pretty solid though. I'm actually very proud of this. Alright, so thank you guys so much very much for coming on this journey with me. If you do try this, please let me know how it goes for you. If you like the concept of this video of me finding a random flavor baby food and actually trying to make that into something edible again, let me know. I am planning on maybe doing a smoothie bowl with one because there was one that was like 3 different fruits that I was like, that sounds really good together. I might make a smoothie bowl or something. But yeah, if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. But that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.